Hey, what up, y'all? It's me, your boy, Lil D, coming at you from the den with another nursing video. Now, these videos lately have been doing really good on my channel, so I thought I would keep them up. And I want to talk about something I know a lot about, and that is if you should get your nursing assistant license prior to becoming an RN. Now, I might be a little bit biased, and I'm going to say yes for several reasons. First, I want to give you a background. First of three reasons, I want to give you a background. I'm a nursing clinic. I work on a nursing unit, but I'm also a nursing clinical instructor for nursing assistant students. And these students that I have are high schoolers, and it's a program that they do in high school. And once they graduate high school, they can then go and take their test and have their nursing assistant license. Now, for starters, I think this is a really good thing to do, and I'm going to get to my first reason in a second, but this one girl, she's maybe 17 years old, towards the end of our clinical rotation, comes up to me and says, "David, I don't think I want to get into nursing," because that's the end goal of everybody in this program. They are doing this to get their foot in nursing, because that's what they're going to be going to college for. And she told me this after doing several clinicals. I mean, we were at the end, and she realized, I don't think this is exactly what I want to be doing. Well, it turns out her parents weren't so happy about this, but I told her, you're still very young, and I think this is a really good reason why you should become a CNA, or even why you should do a program like this prior to becoming an RN, because you can really see what RNs do in the field, and you really get a gist of how it all works. So if you find out now that you don't want to be an RN, you're going to save yourself a lot of time in the future. And my second reason why I think you should go and get your nursing assistant license prior to becoming an RN would be mainly because you're going to have a big advantage when you go into school. So when you go into school, you're going to be doing clinicals. If you're going for your RN, you're going to be going into clinicals, and you're already going to be much more comfortable at the bedside. You're going to know the names, you're going to know the talk that the nurses use in the field. So I do feel it's going to be quite an advantage. Also, it's going to give you a little bit more insight of maybe what kind of nursing you want to do when you get out of school. So you could maybe work as a float CNA, where you go to different departments in the hospital, and you can see a little bit of what each nurse does. You can see if you want to work in a hospital, or if you want to work at a nursing home, or if you don't want to work in any of these acute type settings and work maybe outpatient when you become a nurse. But when it comes to that practicum time in your nursing class, and you're having to demonstrate these skills in front of your teacher, you're going to be that much more comfortable performing these compared to your classmates who are already learning so much, and you already have kind of a base foundation built that you can just build off of that. And then reason 3 is that it's going to be that much easier to get a job when you finish nursing school. So you're working as a nursing assistant on a nursing unit, you're going to school for your RN, and you finish, and it's going to be easier for you to go and get a job. And I know this from experience, because I was a nursing assistant for 3 years. And once I finished my schooling, my unit actually just hired me on. They didn't even interview me. Now, I don't know if that'll be the case for everybody, but that's just an example, and it worked out really good going from one role to the other. And not to mention, my hospital, and I'm sure other hospitals too, help with tuition reimbursement or straight up tuition, so they'll help pay for your schooling. Is it necessary to go and get your CNA prior to becoming an RN? No, it's definitely not necessary, but I would recommend doing it just for all 3 of those reasons together. Really finding out if it's exactly what you want to do, having that advantage in nursing school and all that knowledge that you obtain, and also having that third advantage of maybe getting some tuition assistance and finding a job easier once you get out of school. If you have any questions about nursing assistants or their role in regards to an RN, or you're thinking about getting your CNA prior to getting your RN, leave a comment down below and I'll answer. I answer almost all my comments. So go ahead and leave a comment down below if you have any questions like that. And yeah. Oh, one more thing, one more tip. If you're going to get your CNA license, just go to the cheapest school. When you're looking for a job, they're not going to look at which school you went to for your nursing assistant license. They're just going to look at how much energy you have in your interview and if you're going to make a good part of the team, really. So just go to the cheapest school. Don't do what I did. I just didn't do my research, but I went with a friend. So she said, let's go here. And I said, okay. And it probably cost a little bit more. Yeah, a lot bit more. But do your research and find your cheapest school. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.